think it's actually working. Check a 1, 2, 3. Yes. Hello, y'all. I'm the Network Squirrel, and you are watching SquirrelCraft Tech Tuesday, and that means a tech talk and show and tell. And today we are going behind the scenes as we start to build our Modrinth mod pack, SquirrelPAK 1201. And we did announce we will be building our next SquirrelPAK on Modrinth, and tonight we are going to, in the short, let me start my clock countdown. In our short 45 minutes together, we are going to try and get over the following things. We're going to, how we got here as far as deciding to use Modrinth, how we selected the mods, and take a peek at the Modrinth app, at least the Mac OS version, and then we're going to start building said pack. So let's get started straight away, as the Brits would say. And how did we get here? Well, not that. I actually wanted Tech Tuesday. Something obviously not going to work. Let's go back to... yeah, come on. You can do it. That's where we want to go. All right. So, we have most of all of our mod packs here on CurseForge. And we did a kind of a deep dive on all kinds of things, and we've decided that after the 20KS, the kitchen sink Let's Play is done, which we have one more episode, I believe it's only one. We're going to put that in the can, and then we're going to build a new mod pack. And this mod pack, we're going to build one for now, and it will be on the Modrinth ecosystem. So if you haven't heard of Modrinth, pick up the rock and look out. I had not heard of it. I was looking for other things. I've been obviously a CurseForge fan. But you know, new things, new day. I really like Modrinth, and the reason, pretty much the reason why, is open source. I'm a huge open source fan. I've contributed a lot of to open source projects, specifically Turnkey Linux and some other things, and I really liked the fact that everything is open source here. So that was a big reason. So also, I mean, look at this website. Okay, now obviously this is modded, or this is from Minecraft. However, they have plans to do other games now. All right, so yeah, we got it. So obviously, let's do this Minecraft. Okay, so this is their website. Okay, it's all right, you know. Actually, a whole lot better. It used to be. It used to look like this. You know what? And which is fine. It's very 10 years oldish. You know, find what you're looking for, whatever. They finally upgraded to not that, this. Much better. I wouldn't say much better, but you're getting there. But now, I mean, look at this. Look how sleek. I mean, hey, I don't see their website doing that. That's pretty cool. So yeah, no, but anyway, yeah, find what that is. Their search is a little better. Notifications, yeah. Play with your favorite launcher. I do like also that you can play with Prism. You can play with their launcher, which we'll look at in a little bit. And I don't remember what this one's at. AT launcher, and I think multi-MC. The only thing that they don't show is, well, of course, CurseForge, which is their competitor. I need to dig in to find out what the genesis of this was. This happened around 2 years old, I think. And yeah, but it looks really good. And that's one of the, but it looks good. That's fine. But it just, I don't know, it seems more polished. And there is enough content that's on Modrinth now that we can start looking at doing a mod pack. Now, how we selected the mods. That's a great question. I'm going to go right over to this window right here. All right, so that is a blank spreadsheet. What we did was, not all of the mods on CurseForge are on Modrinth. We originally was going to do a 1.21 mod pack on Modrinth. However, I'm not really impressed with the 121 mods that are out there. I'm a very tech heavy person. I'm the network squirrel network. You gotta have those tech mods. So what I needed to do is I needed to come up with a starting base. So we took 20 special edition, which really took all of the mods that we had in the Let's Play series and all the mod packs, and really I got to play. We got to distill down what I absolutely loved, and I took that as a base. So what we did was, this was actually a tracking sheet for 121, and what we did was we threw them down in a spreadsheet, and as you can see, we have a bunch of categories and stuff. Excuse me, I had a cough. So what I did, let's see here, which one is this? I think it's this one. So yeah, this is the master spreadsheet, and we went through, my wife and I basically went to both websites, and I went to every single one, and yeah. So the ones in red, basically I have to remove because there's no alternative. Now, ones that there is an alternative, there were alternatives, other mods that would do the same thing. I'm a little bummed that the Feed the Beast, now obviously they release their stuff. They have their own launcher and whatever. That's great, whatever. A lot of people used these things in their core mod packs. Sorry, I'm getting a phone call. Yeah, that's what happens when you do stuff live, right? Let's check. It is voicemail from Harrisburg. I don't know anybody from Harrisburg. Harrisonburg. Well, do I have a voicemail? Nope, they didn't leave a voicemail. Moving on. All right. Where was I? Notes. Yes, I have notes today too. So these have alternatives, and basically, these are the selected alternative mods, specifically Argonauts, Prometheus, and Hercules. Those three basically replace that and advanced backups, which means these are going to be new for me, and we're going to need to really test it. So yeah, so we do have some. Now these mods here are basically going to go away. I'm really sad about mine colonies. My wife is sad about mine colonies. I think it's because some of the mods that they have, that their mod is dependent upon, I think they are not. For mine colonies to move it over to Modrinth, all of the mods that they use would have to be on Modrinth as well, and they are not. So unfortunately, maybe mine colonies will come. I think they have it for 118, but not 120. That one. Unfortunately, so goodbye. Not really. I'm not really sad about any of them except for that one probably. Alchemist. I was looking forward to doing some stuff with that, but oh well. But anyway, as you can see, now the two that I really love is these Engineers Decor and Gauges of Switches. If you've been watching, I love these mods. And you know what? I don't have my cool camera, faux camera on. I did look at the source code. I believe it's free open source software. and I believe that they have distribution rights. Basically, I can basically redistribute their software. So I basically can copy the jar file over and manually. I'm gonna double check that, but I hope so because that's gonna be awesome. And then these three I use for building. So obviously they do have world edit. They don't have panoramic and they don't have X-ray mod. Actually, they don't like X-ray anything, which is great. But I use it to test like ore distribution and stuff like that. So I have my build scripts to remove these. So not a problem. So basically I took this list and I was like, well, bummer. And if you can see site availability, it's on both CurseForge only. That was kind of the big thing. Then I ran it through. We looked at this, all the different mods. What's the maximum version on CurseForge, NeoForge? So we're looking at doing, should we stick with Forge and NeoForge? We ended up just staying. We're gonna stay on 1.20.1. We're gonna move it to Modrinth and we're gonna have a go at that. So then we basically distilled it to this sheet, which kind of looked like the other one. But basically here are it basically removes everything else. And this is the list that except for that. This was the list that I used to build this, basically building the mod pack. So there you go. Here you go. You can now see, I'll stop it right there. You can now see the ones that had an alternate, and here are the alternate mods that we're going to use. So I'm really interested to see how Hercules is going to be, because I really want this new pack to have. We're going to put, instead of putting all the time in building a 6 or 7 or 12 packs, we're going to do 1, maybe 3 packs this year coming up in 2025. But we're going to do the main one first, which is the tech heavy mod. And then if there is need for it, which it seems the downloads do it, looks like there's a medieval. There's some people out there that like a medieval kind of mod pack. I really like that too. I have some really good music for that. And then we also, the create mine colonies, actually, those just create, it was pretty good downloads on that. So we'll see. Definitely going to do this one, which is, I'm dubbing SquirrelPAK 1201. So in SquirrelPAK fashion, we're doing 4 letter numbers combinations, but we're just in the original, on the original, let's see if we can pick that up here. On the original, where is it? It would help if I hit the right button. Guess that ain't gonna work. We will move on then. Just trying to browse. There we go. SquirrelPAK. There. So, come on, change window, and there we go. So, the original, the OG SquirrelPAK MC12. So, SquirrelPAK MC12, it was again the moniker, the 4 letters, right? And then we kind of did MC17, kept the idea of that, and then we went even on with JMK, 118, and then when the 1.20 series, we did 20, and then PA, MC, ET, they all, that was the moniker. We're gonna do the similar thing, except we're gonna do SquirrelPAK 1201, and then if we make anything above that or beyond that, we will do a hyphen or a dash or 1201 ME Medieval Edition or 1201 whatever, 1201 Light. Maybe that would be our almost vanilla, or a SquirrelPAK 1201 Basic vanilla, basically a vanilla-ish, basically all the client side mods, but we'll see. We will see. So in that same fashion, we're going to do that with the naming convention. So let's see if I can minimize. We select the mods. We did that. Let's go ahead and take a peek at the Modrinth app. Boop. And that's what it looks like. Let's see if I can move this out of the way. I like so. Yeah, that's good. As you can see, I've already created a mod pack, but this is what you usually get when you open it. It's got popular mods, popular packs. Maybe one day we'll see that. A little SquirrelPAK here. You never know. I'm not in it for the fame. I'm in it because I like to do this. All right, so here you can browse packs, mods, data packs, shaders, and resource packs, all within the comfort of your own home. I like the idea that it gives you all these checkboxes and stuff that you can really nail down what you want, your categories, your environment. You know, if you're just looking for client server, I really like that. And then, of course, when you click on one, boop, it gives you, this, and I believe it has versions. So this is your files. And then, of course, you can even filter that in gallery. I'm assuming you have pictures, basically. I really like the way it's set up. It's set up a lot like their website. More than likely, they're probably using the same API. And being it's open source, you could take a look if you really want it. So that's the home screen. Then you have the browse we just saw, and then library. So this is where we're gonna, this is where if all the downloads and stuff that you would download would be here. Awesome pack. Of course it's awesome. These are tags that you can basically show up here and there. I already created, so I did create a pack, but I'm going to go ahead and create a new one so you can see it. So there's a couple that you can import from a launcher. Look at that. It knows. So you can actually import. So you basically give it to the path and it will show you the profiles. So you can do CurseForge if you knew the path. Same thing with Prism. And all that. So you can do also from file. Or you can do custom. So if you wanted to, if we did a beta test or beta version or alpha and we posted it up on our website, you could download that and you could do from file. Boom, done. We're going to do a custom. So this is how we're going to do it. We are going to we'll just say awesome pack. And here we can also select an icon like I did with that one. We're not going to with this one. And then what we're going to do, you need to choose your loader. You can just do regular vanilla, Fabric, Forge, NeoForge, all the usual suspects. 1.20.1 we are doing Forge, and then select the game, which we're doing 1.20.1. Now Prism and some not Prism, yeah, well, I guess Prism too. CurseForge allows you to a little, I think, more fine grain, I think. I think it's more fine grained because I think it gives you more options, but there is an advanced button where you can actually pick what loader you want. So you can do latest or stable or other. Basically, other gives you a chance to pick. This is important because some cutting edge mods will require an earlier, like a non-stable, what they would say stable, I'm doing air quotes, so you can actually pick. I think if I remember correctly, I'm looking over here, kitchen sink is running. What are we running on kitchen sink? It does not say, does it? Let's see, files. I can look at the file. Because I actually put the required 4737. So I'm not sure what they figure is the not unless it's the 47.3 dot, which would make sense. I think we are actually on 3.7 on most of the mods. I don't always go to the latest and greatest, only if it needs it or if it fixes something. So let's go ahead and just do that one. And then we're going to hit create, and it's going to do things like install. It's installing things. And then here, okay, and I like that. See, it's doing things here. It's telling you what it's doing. You do have some options. If I click on options, here are the categories. Notice these, again, it says this displays on, these are basically tags that you can create. Notice this. You can go. All right, see, do that like that. And then if I go back to library, it's, see how it's, because this is actually in both. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's basically a way to create. What we could do, what actually I could do for this one is I could go SquirrelPAK, or we could do this. We could do tests like that, and then we can go over here, test. There you go. So no projects found. So basically, this is where you're gonna add the mods that you want to add to your pack. Also from here, when you do actually launch the game, it will bring the logs up, and it will show you all the different logs, so you don't have to go rooting around. You can also trace it, which will do the live logs. And I like how you can comment, just what you're looking for. This right. I'm excited about this because when you're setting up mod packs, and we will actually see this in a moment, you'll be able to just see, I'm looking for errors and warnings, right? I don't care about the 400 million other lines. Just give me the errors and the warnings to make sure there's no pack interference or anything like that. We will see that in action. Maybe we got 23 minutes still, so yeah, we actually might get into that. So there's that, and then the options here, that's where we saw the categories, the name, edit the mod loader. This is where I believe you can change your loader version, and then also the Java. Now I didn't pick the Java, which is interesting. I didn't pick it, but it knows that it's 17. I'm going to pick, maybe because I know the newer versions need the newer version of Java, and I do have it installed. Right, Java virtual machines, because I've installed this through our we did a tutorial how to do that when we moved to the Prism launcher. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and create a new one. We're gonna call it awesome 12.21.1 2. I think this is one of the new songs on the playlist. I was like, I don't recognize this. All right, 12.1.21. We're gonna do NeoForge, and we're gonna do 21.2. Create. We're gonna go latest. Create. So the question is, downloading Minecraft. Interesting. I want to see what the options are. I will wait till it's done. Oh, look at that. It knows. Okay, that's a nice feature. With Prism, it was wasn't very smart. It knew that we need a newer version, and it looks like it. I guess if you don't have it installed, it probably would yell at you. But I like that you can actually change it. You can do an auto detect. Okay, so it's detecting all the different Java versions I've got. Interesting that they do, look, they actually have Java version. So they have one built in too. Interesting. Okay. I wonder if they would ship one if you didn't have one. All right. So then of course you can always test it. Success. I like that. We're not going to override. We're going to allow it to do what it needs to do. Java memory 8. Yeah, 8 gigabits. Okay, cool. 19. Yeah, these I've set this. And then you can do very similar things. Duplicate. Okay, so this is how you duplicate the instance. Nice. Repair and delete. Red button. All right, cool. And you know what? Speaking of red button, are you sure? So it does. All right, so it does. Okay, here we go. So it does create a profile wherever you tell it you want your profiles. That's in your settings. So we set ours up in a shared place where all of our packs are, all of our launchers are. And looks like we've got SquirrelPAK 12.1. All right, very good. So there's that one. Now this one obviously has nothing. All right, so let's watch this disappear. I would assume if I go over here and I hit delete, you will not be able to recover it unless you have a time machine. And it's gone. It brings you back to the home screen. Interesting. All right, so now if we go back to our, and it's gone. It gone. All right, so let's go ahead and delete our awesome mod pack, except we're gonna do add content. You click on add content, it's only gonna show you for 120.1 unless you override the version or the loader. So I like this button. Hide it if it's already installed. For example, install, it says it's installed. I did notice that with a couple other things. It doesn't like this. That I feel like that's a bug. Let's see. And see, and that's another thing I saw is cloth config is installed, but it's not showing that it is. If we go back, go all the way back. Yeah, all right. So cloth config is installed. Click on add content. It's installed. There it goes. It's almost like they pull this list and this button is not, I don't know. It's just like the list. Obviously it's a bug. And hey, we should probably, because it's open source software, I believe if you click on this and it's caching. Yes, yeah. Oh, look, here we go. Java settings. I don't remember if I set this up or not. Maybe I did. If I did, this is probably why it automatically figured out, because these are the 3 main Java versions you need. Oh, these are the, yeah, okay. So I don't see a button. It's probably in the help. Let's see. Nope, not there either. I do not, I see an about, and no links. It's beta. It's not 1.0 yet. So bugs, but I mean, hey, if that's the only thing that I've had issues with yet, that's pretty nice. So yeah, so there you go. So you can add your content. Ooh, and here's where if you need to add it by file. So if I do end up adding, and which I've done, if I add that other one, I could do it by file. So there we go. Let's go ahead and delete this. We don't need it. Make sure it's the right one. That'd be bad, wouldn't it? All right. So I don't like that it goes back to home. I think it should go back to the library, but I'm nitpicking. All right. So I already created this, and it has all of the fun mod packs. Yeah, I'm going to see if, let's see, can we sort it by name? Yes, sorted by name. Okay, yeah. So look, you see here, engineers decor. It doesn't have all the fancy information. So I can't click. I can't click on it. I wish that you could maybe click on a button and, you know, have some kind of local management. But yeah, I mean, that's whatever. But yeah, there's the one I did upload. I did this and add from file. I downloaded it from CurseForge. Excuse me. Man. Little cough there. Yeah. Interesting that, oh, it's doing by, it's case sensitive. Look, it's doing B. Everything else I think is uppercase. Yep, that's what it's doing. I like scrolling. I don't like this page thing. I'm nitpicking, I know. I did like the CurseForge where you just, you know, scroll through up and down. That would be nice to have a, I mean, that's a lot of pages. I mean, it makes it nice and concise, but I mean, if I want to see all of them, I want to scroll through them. I don't want to click little buttons. All right, not bad, not bad at all. All right, so I'm not gonna go through any of this. We've got about 14 minutes left. We got 14 minutes left, and I think what we're gonna end up doing is, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and start building this. So all I've done, I've added the mods, and then I've clicked on play. So why don't I do that? All right, so then you get this little up here, it says SquirrelPAK. Yep, and then there's a little right there, logs. Takes you right to logs. So what we want, we want errors. Actually, yeah, we want errors. That's it. And so these are all the errors, and it looks like it's just, I mean, I don't know. It looks like, oh wait, here we go. We can, I don't know if this would be called errors or these should be actually be warnings. And that is not what I wanted. It went full screen. Not what I wanted. That should have been options. No, should be, yeah, that is not what I want. I mean, it looks huge on a 30-some inch monitor. Let's go back. Let's try that again. So we're going to go back. We're going to go back to content. We're going to go, actually we'll go to logs. I don't know if that's delete log. That is. Interesting. All right. Latest log. Okay, that's the latest. Live log is exactly what that, okay, so there's a debug log. We've got, okay, live log. No live game. Start your game. Well, I will. So we're going to only do errors. And we're going to hit play again. And I'm not sure why that went full screen. That should have not went full screen. There it goes. I think I may have double clicked on it because now it's actually doing correctly. It's doing correct things. And then what we can do here is we could go to mine. Let's see if I can't, I have to do this. You're going to see a blank screen until I pick the window. Good old OBS. Find Jobber. Boom. Okay. What? It did it again. It went full screen again. What in the world? I don't want full screen. Yeah, it just went totally full screen again. That is unfortunate. Yeah, well, that's cool. Options, video settings. Holy smokes. How do I not do full screen? Oh, wait. Do I'm hearing the audio, but you're not. So that means music. We're just going to turn the music down. Yeah, it's showing like... That's crazy. I wonder why it's doing that. It made the window correct, and then we'll do video settings. How about, oh, so it looks like it did. What? 19. Where is, I don't see. Yeah, that's it. Done. Oh, it's not doing windowed. That's what it's not doing. Oh, we're gonna have to quit this because it's not doing the windowed version. That's interesting. Well, that could be a problem. It did not do that before, so I don't know if it's because of maybe OBS. Well, let's look and see the logs. It did, and maybe it's oh, it could be fancy menu. That might be why. Well, let's find out. So it could be fancy menu settings doing something crazy. So let's go ahead and go to content. Do time. All right, we got 8 more minutes. Fancy menu. We're gonna turn that. Where'd it go? Did I delete it? No. I want to go there. All right, disable it. And we're gonna hit play again and see if that's what it was. I like how we go click on that. Yeah, right now it is actually the right size. Nope, it just went full screen again. Drippy loading screen. Okay, so it could be also because could also be drippy loading screen. There. All right. Good. Yeah, we got an error because drippy loading screen was it. I guess it requires. So we need to turn that one off too. I didn't see that. I saw that warning. I didn't see it. Did you see? Okay, so that's a bug. I feel like that's a bug. Huh. I wasn't looking over there. I'll have to look at the playback. We got 7 more minutes. Let's try playing this again, and we'll see. This is why you test. So it looks like it does create the correct screen size initially, and as soon as it goes off of that, gathering mods right here, it would be the loading screen. I bet that's what it is. Let's see if we can go Minecraft. Nope. I think it just went full screen. Yep, it went full screen again. Interesting. Oh, and it just went. Interesting. It is going full screen. Let's see. That's interesting. So when I come over here and click on this, it's actually causing Minecraft to do weird things. So I'm clicking here and it's actually minimizing. I don't think it may not like OBS. That's interesting. Huh. All right. Well, let's do this. Let's download a mod pack, a different one. Let's download a mod pack. Let's download something really cool that's not going to break my computer. Let's do the least epic vanilla. I like that. Sounds like fun, doesn't it? Potato. Let's do something in the middle. What we got? Let's do this one because they make pretty good stuff. And let's see. All right, so let's just see if that works. So we have Skyblock. Let's go ahead and stop the instance since it obviously is not working. All right, stopped. Let's see if we can play this one. So it's definitely launching correctly. It might be getting confused. Now I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to think what we could also down. Oh, it did the same thing. It went full screen. Even though I didn't ask for it to be full screen. Video settings. Full screen on. Apply. There it goes. So for whatever reason, the full screen option is on. If I just change it, it then works. So let's... All right, then it's working. All right, so what we can do, let's see if we can go... So it looks like what's happening is the full screen option is turned on. So what we can do is we can go open folder. We can go here, and now I think if we go into options text, all right, so full screen is false on the options for that one where we just changed it. So if we go to this one, and we open options here. Is that the same? No, it's not the same one. Yeah, that's that. Come on. Oh wait, derp. This is the options for that one. Full screen, true. So, for whatever reason, that is why it was doing that. Perfect. So now we can test this again. So back to, we have 1 minute and 50 seconds. Actually, I'm just gonna hit pause for that because it's gonna make loud noises in my ear. So basically, let's turn this back on. We're going grippy loading screen on, and we're gonna turn fancy menu back on. And then we're going to play this again. Now this time it should work. So what I usually do is once I add all the mods, I do a first run. Usually there's a mod that's broken, or there's a mod that needs more tender loving care. And let's see if we can actually do this. Where's my Java? Hey, all right, we got the red screen. So let's see if it actually continues to be this. Oh, it went full screen again, didn't it? It did. even though I told it not to. Yes, my close. Interesting though, it's still showing full screen, or it's still showing the right one there. It's just stretched. Okay. I'm seeing it stretched. You're actually seeing it correct. Options. Let's see. Video settings. So that's a full screen resolution. Full screen on. There. Okay. What is going on? Interesting. Now okay, the full screen resolution, that worked. That actually worked because I get it now. All right. I'm not sure why that. Oh, you know what? I did not save the file. Yup. But as you can see, it worked. So we've got the customize the loading screen. We've got that. We've got the fancy menu stuff. Just like, and then what I usually do is we have 230 mods. Let's click the mod list. Nice, nice. All right, that actually works. Some of these have configuration. Most of these probably won't. Some of them do, some of them don't. I did miss, I think one of the things that they didn't have is configured, which basically made, it worked with this mod and added a little overlay to basically it read the config files and it dynamically made it. That's what this is. And like, see, some of these they have, but I did kind of like that idea of like, hey, click, click, done. All right, very good. So, and then what we would do is I would create a single player world and I would do a first run. And this is so that I can get all of the config files. And what I mean by that is once you run a world, and which obviously I've already run it, make sure that it actually works. Because sometimes Minecraft works until you try to create a world, and that's basically where it's invoking all the generator functions. And also, sometimes it works to create the world, but it doesn't work to go back into the world. So you always want to do that. So we're going to just see if this opens back up. And if it does, great. We'll do the open, do the quick open up JEI. Maybe. So far, now this is where we could also, look at our, yep, this is exactly where I was. Not a very good seed because I think, yeah, not a good seed. All right, simple voice chat looks good. That is good that it's working there. It detects Modrinth. Modrinth does work. Let's do J for JEI. All right, looks nice. All right, cool. Things look fancy. Nice, even though, oh, you have waystones so you can get out of here or come back. So, yes. Yeah, yes. So, it works. So what we would do now is we would go then and now we would start customizing. Now, I don't see, let me see if I can go in here, hit E. Yep, E. I don't see a, one. I can't. This usually, oh, that's, oh, hello. That is not what I wanted to do. Oh, it went back to, oh, come on. What is up with the crazy monitor resolutions? Come on. Just give me back my window. I want it that. I was trying to click on, there we go. I don't see any, let's see, bookmarks. I don't see any kind of extra Team manager. Okay. And messages. I don't see. So yeah. So we are using a different. We're using Jade instead of top. I kind of like it better. And I can also make it disappear. So you have to hold down a shift or whatever. So it makes it more vanilla-ish, and I can, you know. Yeah, that looks scary. So this does work. We definitely what I definitely would then be doing is going under controls and looking at the keybinds. And let's look for Hercules. Nope, that's not there. How about we do, what's it called? Hercules, Argonauts. Nope. I don't see. I think it's called Argonauts, and I don't see it. It was supposed to be. So that's something that we may have to look into, and that might be something that you actually have to do in the server. So when this creates, once this creates a world, what we can do then is we can go quit game, and we go back to here, and I'm out of time, but I definitely want to go real quick. I want to go to, all right, so go here. We're not looking at this one. So under your mod pack here, under saves, first run, what I'm looking for is the server config. Because what we can do is we can create a default configs here. And what happens is when you create a new world, those default configs get created and get sent over to your server config file. And I'm looking to see. All right, so let's look at the server config, and yeah, see all of these things. These are things that you can change. And I'm looking specifically for, and I don't see it here. We have voice chat server, thermal, all the RFTs, RF tools, reusable rockets, mining dimension. See, these are the little things that you can change. And I usually go through every one of them to see if it needs to be changed, if it doesn't need to be changed, blah blah, whatever. These all look interesting. I'll have to look. Create. I didn't think we had create in here. Oh, yes. Yeah, we do. We do have create in here. Up. Had a brain fart. Create. All right. So these are the easily big ones. Engineered decor. What in the world without chair sitting? Interesting. I didn't even know you can. Oh, they do have some stuff for their. They do have some. All right. So there you can always change things like spawn deep, overworld dimension. Very cool. So not many things that we can change. This is the one I do want to see. PHC server. No, that is not the one I wanted to see. All right, so let's go back. Let's go back here. Maybe it's under. I know Feed the Beast was in here somewhere too. Hercules. See yeah, Hercules quest pin. I'll have to do some look, but Hercules is the one for quests. Definitely, we're gonna have quests to basically walk you through all the different mods. All right. So basically, what I'll be doing now is and what I will be doing now is be basically going through those server configs. Anything that I like. If I don't care what these are, I won't include them. I'm only going to include them in here if it's something I change. So let's see. So we obviously can go into configs, and then basically I do go through every single one of these. Now, if it's a mod that I've already tweaked, so I might go over from SquirrelPAK 20 SE, which is right here, and I might go to its config folder, and if I've already configured something, I might just copy it over. I mean, why reinvent the wheel? So there is that. This is the one I want to look for. Interesting. I'm wondering if this says, obviously, CurseForge ModPAK project ID. I am not sure if this actually matters. I think what matters is these two things. Yeah, I use this to make sure you have the right client. And I always wondered if they were going to use a Modrinth version, but I guess not. Oh wait, is that the right? That is Squirrel. I'm making sure I'm in the right one. So yeah, so it looks like ComputerCraft. So these are fresh configs, and I didn't just want to copy over configs. I wanted these to be fresh, in case, you know. And what I'll do is I'll do a diff. I'll take visual diff or WinDiff or whatever you've got. Take these config folders and do a diff on them and see what's different. And then actually with that you can actually copy in and change things in visual diff. I use visual diff. It's a Mac OS thing. So yeah, I will go through all of these and tweak things, and then obviously the menuing stuff. So that I will copy over from probably 20 SE. I will copy over the menu, so I already have an established menuing system, and I'll probably just tweak it. So yeah, very cool. And I think I don't. Yeah, too bad I was going to go there. All right, so let's go back to the chat. So anyway, that's gonna do it tonight. Went a little bit over. I'm trying to make these to where they're not. I guess it's just been what, an hour? Oh, it's an hour exactly. I was gonna say I just want to make these to be an hour. So perfect, an hour and 55 seconds over. Anyway, if you like what you see on Tuesdays, we usually do more tech based, whether it's the mod pack itself being developed like this, or server installations or stuff like that. Usually, we'll do a let's play, and we will play our said packs. So we have one more stream for the 20KS series, and then we're gonna take a stream hiatus unless it's a Tech Tuesday and I feel up to it. But we probably won't be streaming any let's play into the new let's play series 1201, right? I think it's what we're calling it, 1201. Let's play Minecraft MC 1201, and we will play it for a year. I'm really excited about this one because we've really distilled my favorite mods down. Doesn't mean we won't add something if there's a really cool mod that gets added or updated and it's something that wasn't on 120.1, but probably not. So really going to be honing in a mechanism. So I think we dropped refined storage. We've dropped a couple other things. We're going to force ourselves to use applied energistics. And really, we're going to try to do mechanism out of the gate. I got a taste of it, and I was scared of it for real. I don't know why. It looked too complicated. It's not complicated. There was some really good, guess what? YouTube videos that explained it. Well, I am the Network Squirrel. You've been watching SquirrelCraft Tech Tuesday. Like and subscribe, and hit that bell so you're notified when we go live. Hand pink waving. What is that? I don't know what. I guess that's supposed to be a. I guess that's supposed to be a waving. I guess they don't have that option. Interesting. Oh, I see. There's a pie. Okay, so on the screen here it says pie. Oh, that's right. We've made the kids. Kiddos made some not pumpkin pie. It's actually like kind of squashed, but I tell you what, it's actually better than pumpkin pie. I think I have a new favorite. I am out of here. I am the Network Squirrel. I think I'm supposed to hit a button here that's supposed to do some cool things. And I don't know if I've actually tried this on this, but hopefully this works. I don't know if it's going to work. Obviously it doesn't work. It's supposed to be doing things. Oh. Nope. It's supposed to be like bringing up some things, and it's not working. It muted my... Awesome. Well, that's not going to work. So we'll just have to sign off from here. I'm supposed to have that really cool jazz music. You know, this thing. But I guess I just have to do it myself. I'm in the process of redoing all of my Stream Deck macros, and I'm almost done with it, and there's so much automation, it's stupid. But I'm still stuck on this one, and I forgot I didn't do this one, so it's not playing. Come on, play. You can do it. Oh, there we go. All right. Although, yes, there we go. Come True by AM Beef on the album, whatever that is. All right, guys. Have a good one. See you later.